Hey guys, afternoon. CP here, coming at you with the new ICO review of MoolyACoin. But before I begin, let me put up a quick disclaimer. Please pause it, read it, and let's begin. So I actually been following this project for some time and decided to do my interpretation review of MoolyACoin and to see how this project can definitely benefit the community. So you can see I've already logged into moolyacoin.io. They also have another site, Global, which we'll go ahead in more detail later. So what is it they're trying to do and how is it they trying to help the community? So we are the only live global platform for all 6 startup communities. So ideators, startups, investor, institutions, company, and service providers. So essentially, they're basically trying to group everything together in one platform where all these different projects can come and and basically use their platform as a mean to communicate to the crypto arena. So you can see they've already passed their soft cap. It's already been met. So they've already reached over 3 million in USD in funding. Okay, so they saw a total of 116 million 600 plus Moolyah coins already sold. Hard cap is 25 million. You can register for information for the ICO. Couple of rating site has already reviewed their platform. Looks pretty decent. Let's just continue. Let's see. Global startup ecosystem platform live since January 2018. We are a ERC20 utility token. They do follow the KYC AML process to make sure they're compliant with all the different country that's out there. Okay, so if you're looking to decide if this is a project you want to support, make sure you're able to pass their KYC AML information. So what is Moolyah? Moolyah.global is the world's first comprehensive global digital startup ecosystem. Like I mentioned, try to bring all those ideas and different companies to one platform to be able to basically set up and announce that to all the community. So global digital startup ecosystem, which is a accumulation of our interaction network, marketplace, and on-demand service platform for startup ecosystem community. It comprises of 6 vital communities: institution, ideators, startups, investor, companies, and service providers, and various other enabler. Okay, so really good stuff. So, you do have a couple of white paper, short version, and long version. I'm actually going to go over the light paper itself. So listing exchange, I guess once the ISO is completed, that's their target IDEX and Bancore. Let's look at the specs itself. So pre-sale was 1%. Private sale, that's where we are right now. It will be 20% of the total. And of course, the crowd sale will be, 27, then 20% in the crowd sale. Like we already mentioned earlier. So MOO Moolyah, it's the symbol MOOLYA. Soft cap is 3 million USD, and that's already been met. Hard cap is 25 million. So let's see, the pre-sales, like I mentioned earlier, it's already over, which is basically only 1%. In this example, 10 million Moolyah, okay, with a bonus of 25. So we are in the private sale right now, which started back in September and will end in the 15th of November. During that time, between now and the 15th of November, 270 million Moolyah will be available for sale at the price of 6 cents USD with a 20% bonus. So you buy one, you can get 1.2 example. Okay, then the regular crowd sale, which the remaining 20%, that will start on December 1st and end on January 15th. So basically after January 15th, the crowd sale would be over. Token sale for the amount for the regular crowd sale would be 200 million. With that, it's only 5% bonus, and the price is still the same at 6 cents USD. Or if the hard cap is met, so the sale will end when we hit the hard cap at 25 million USD. Like I mentioned, the price right now is 6 cents USD. An average USD to ETH conversion value will be considered for allocation. So, and I mentioned the bonus. You definitely, if you want to participate, you definitely want to try to get in early if possible, like the pre-sale. But since it's over, the private sale is still pretty decent with that 20% bonus. Okay, the minimum deposit to participate is 0.2 ETH or about 100 USD. Let's see what else. Currency accepted ETH and USD. That's the part I'm not really sure of. If they accept, how would they accept USD? But I guess we'll go over that later on in the white paper. But normally, looking at ETH, okay, token delivery within 40 hours of receipt of ETH and transaction hash, USD, and of course KYC completed. They'll get user KYC has been completed within 30 days of registration. So if you do register, you have to get that done. Coin locks, all issued coins will be locked for the duration of the ICO, so which means you won't receive the actual coin token until after the 15th of January 2019, hence the 3-month period. And we already talked about the KYC. And of course, when I look at project, I always make sure, what if you don't sell it all during the ICO, or the amount that you allocate to the crowd sale? After all leftover coins offered in the ICO will be burned after the ICO ends. Unused coin will roll over to the next stage. So smart contract, you can read all about that. And I mentioned earlier, we're going to be reviewing the light paper, only 20 pages, but pretty much summarize a lot of the main thing we want to look at in the project. Okay. So I talked about the amount of the supply. Okay. So allocation of funds raised. So platform and development 20%, OPEX, global marketing 20%, global marketing and collaboration 60%, road white paper feature. All right, so here's the main thing, which is basically just to re-summarize what they're trying to do. All 6 community on the startup side. Okay, the first live comprehensive digital platform to cover, collaborate, transact, trade, and service wide variety of startup function. It is a B2C, C2C, B2B online transaction. Okay, global relevant. And I mentioned they have the Moya.global, which we'll explore later on at the end. Or partnership, you can see there who they've partnered up already. Roadmap, and that's really the key for me. Okay, so idea concept session and validation brainstorm on UX work began back in June 2016. Fast forward to today. Okay, so Q1 token sale planning commence. Advisor discussion and onboarding, and I guess that's where they had the pre-sale. So we're basically right now on the private sale. So Moya registration open for all. City token sale launch. Launch of Moya coin on the Moya.global. Advanced workflow backing and blockchain offering on Moya, which is not until second quarter 2019. The team itself, so you guys can read through all the information. Now, this is just the top tier. They do have pretty in-depth team members. I think that's also on the light paper. They list all the team members there. Okay, let's see what else. Testimonial, and these are mostly advisor for them. Okay, and where they talked about their goal as a global startup hubs for ideators, startups, investor, institution, company, and services. Now, this is pretty interesting that they'll be launching, I guess, a few upcoming more chapters. I guess maybe a live meet and greet. Okay, so they do have a few in the United States, a few in Europe, South America, Middle East, Africa, India, Asia, and Australia. So really cool. Telegram, Facebook, tweet, Instagram, and Google Plus, all there. Let's go look at the KYC information, which is actually at the top there. You just scroll that. Okay, so you do have to follow their KYC AML policy in order to participate in the ICO itself. So you can read through that, what is required. A lot of people shoot me an email when they want to go into a project, what they can and cannot do as a whatever country they're living in. So make sure you read this. It's very important. Okay, now let's look at the white paper. Pretty much it's very similar to the main landing page of what they're trying to do. They do provide a little bit more detail, and of course the font is very small, so let's make it a little bit bigger so we can see. We'll talk about the KYC, the ICO. Let's see what else is important there. Like I mentioned, the sale, the public sale will end the 15th of January 2019, or whenever the hard cap of 25 million is raised. Total number of Moya coin is 1 billion coin. Okay, number of Moya coin offered in the ICO is 480 million, but like I said, once they reach a hard cap, it's done, or any unsold will be burned. Okay, and 6 cents is the price. Let's see what else is important. ICO jurisdiction will be in Estonia, incorporated under a commercial register of Republic of Estonia. Okay, read through that. There's the address information if you'd like to go meet the team members, I guess. So ICO company incorporation Estonia. Okay, Moya Global.in there. How to register. And of course, these are their advisor and mentor. Like I mentioned before, you got the 4 main key people, and then these are the advisors. Okay, and guys can look through each of their senior team. They do have lots of experience as far as different sector of the, I guess, commercial sector. So very good stuff. That I think that's one thing I'm starting to do, is like making sure a lot of these startup have a CEO or management team that has tons of experience in different avenue. Okay, so definitely like to see that they are, got tons of experience, which is really good for the platform and really for the community in the future. Okay, so a lot of good stuff. All right, and like I mentioned to you, let's go look at the MOOLYACOIN.global. So like I said, this, if you are looking to basically go in and set up whether you're a startup, investor, service provider, institution, use their platform as the mean to transact, and that will give you more detail. You do have to register and pass their KYC. So very exciting project. I definitely feel this is going to have a lot of impact globally. They have the management team. It looks very solid. Like I mentioned, they've already passed their soft cap, and just looking at this, they're probably already 6 million or 116 million more sold already. So good stuff. So that's just my quick review of MOOLYACOIN.io. If you're interested in the project, I'll leave the link in the description. And Crescent, of course, with this platform or any other platform that I support, please leave in a comment or shoot me an email. CryptoPaul, thank you like always for your support. Have a great night.